Now, well, let's talk about some of the fish that you can use in aquaponics and which one is the most suitable for your application. Now, fish are not the only prospects in aquaponics. There's other things that can be used: shrimp, prawns, crabs, any other type of aquarium creature could be used. But the reason fish are utilized at a higher rate is because they're more suitable for tank culture and being condensed in such a smaller space and confined space. They do much better than the other types of aquatic animals, and you can get more space. You can get more efficiency out of fish than you can with the other types of animals. So that's one of the primary reasons that fish are used as the aquatic animal of choice in aquaponics. Now, depending on where you stay at, that's going to be your choice, or that's going to be the type of fish that you can select from. And this is primarily going to be dependent upon temperature, the weather temperature, and permissibility. Are you allowed to have them there? So if you stay in certain regions, like in America, you're not allowed to have certain fish. Like you may, in parts of northern Florida here, you're not allowed to have certain species of tilapia. Those are, you have to get certain permissions and things of that nature. And that may be the case for where you stay at as well. You may have to check into your check into the local ordinances, or you may have to call up your county extension to find out the regulations on particular fish. So if you live in a hot climate, particularly here in North America, the number one choice of species is going to be tilapia. By far the best species for aquaponics due to their ability to survive a wide range of water conditions and their low maintenance. These tilapia are just super hardy fish. So if you're able to get your hands on some tilapia, those would be my number one suggestion. But they're not the only suggestion. There's a lot of fish that do well. You can use things, catfish. Catfish is another one that does well and tank culture. Goldfish, if you just want fish to easy, accessible fish that you want to get started right away, you can get goldfish. The only part is that you're not going to be able to eat them. I mean, unless you want to, but that's not a typical thing. But I mean, I guess you can. But those are options. You can also use koi fish. Koi fish. These are another popular fish in aquaponics. These grow to be a nice size, and they're also nice to look at. They're very nice to look at and have a variety of colors. You can also use carp. Carp is another fish that people use. Largemouth bass, people use that. If you stay in a colder climate, you may be wanting to look for something like perch. You may want to look into that, or some bluegill, or even trout. Even trout. If you stay in a super cold area with very mild summers, definitely want to look into some trout. Barramundi is another fish that can be utilized in aquaponics, and that's usually utilized in Australia and places like that. Barramundi and Murray cod, sleepy cod, those are used over there traditionally over there in Australia. So these are pretty much the main type of fish that are used in aquaponics. There's other type of fish that you can use, but these have withstood the test of time and have been used by many people, and they have a reputation for working and being very, very efficient in an aquaponic system.